Will Islam become the dominant religion of the world? Is Islam destined to become the world's dominant religion? It's a question that sparks intense debate, fueled by demographic trends, conversion stories, and the ever-evolving landscape of global culture. Let's delve into the complexities of this prediction. Predicting the future of religion is a delicate dance with uncertainty. No one can definitively say what the coming decades hold. Our exploration requires a balanced approach, examining both the factors that support and challenge the notion of Islam's global dominance. Several compelling arguments suggest a potential for significant growth in the Muslim population worldwide. These factors range from demographic trends to cultural influence. Let's examine these arguments in detail. One of the most frequently cited arguments centers on birth rates. Muslim-majority countries often exhibit higher birth rates compared to Western nations. This demographic reality contributes to a faster population growth rate within these communities. Larger families are a cultural norm in many Muslim societies. This tradition, combined with other factors, leads to higher fertility rates. This demographic advantage could significantly contribute to the global Muslim population in the coming years. The implications of this demographic trend are substantial. A larger population base provides a foundation for continued growth and influence. This is a key factor in considering the potential for Islam's global expansion. Beyond birth rates, conversion plays a role in the growth of Islam. A growing number of individuals are embracing Islam, particularly in Western countries. This phenomenon warrants closer examination. Many converts are drawn to what they perceive as spiritual guidance within Islam. They find answers to life's big questions and a sense of purpose. This spiritual appeal is a powerful motivator for conversion. The strong sense of community within Muslim societies is also a significant draw. Converts often find a welcoming and supportive environment. This sense of belonging is particularly appealing in an increasingly individualistic world. The emphasis on social justice principles within Islam resonates with many. The faith's focus on helping the less fortunate and advocating for fairness attracts those seeking a more equitable world. This appeal is particularly strong in regions grappling with inequality. The influence of Islamic culture extends far beyond Muslim-majority countries. Migration, media, and cultural exchange all contribute to its global spread. This cultural diffusion plays a significant role in shaping perceptions and attracting new adherents. Migration patterns have led to the establishment of Muslim communities in nearly every corner of the globe. These communities serve as cultural hubs, promoting Islamic values and practices. Their presence increases the visibility of Islam worldwide. The media also plays a crucial role in disseminating Islamic culture. Films, television shows, and online content showcase various aspects of Muslim life. This exposure can challenge stereotypes and foster understanding. Cultural exchange programs and interactions further contribute to the spread of Islamic ideas and practices. These exchanges promote dialogue and understanding between different cultures. They also introduce new audiences to the richness and diversity of Islamic traditions. The increasing visibility of Islamic practices and values is evident in various sectors. The rise of Islamic finance, for example, offers an alternative to conventional banking. This growth reflects a demand for financial products that align with Islamic principles. The halal food industry is another example of Islam's growing cultural influence. The demand for halal products is increasing globally, reflecting the growing Muslim population and their dietary needs. This industry caters to a specific cultural and religious requirement. The influence of Islamic art and architecture is also undeniable. Mosques, museums, and cultural centers showcase the beauty and intricacy of Islamic design. These artistic expressions contribute to the global appreciation of Islamic culture. While the aforementioned factors suggest potential growth, it's crucial to acknowledge the challenges. Declining birth rates, fluctuations in conversion rates, internal divisions, and political obstacles all pose significant hurdles. A balanced analysis requires considering these counter-arguments. Birth rates are not static and are subject to change over time. Development, access to education, and improved healthcare all contribute to declining birth rates. This trend is already evident in some Muslim-majority nations. As countries develop economically, birth rates tend to decline. This phenomenon is observed across various cultures and religions. Economic progress often leads to smaller family sizes. Increased access to education, particularly for women, also contributes to lower birth rates. Educated women tend to delay marriage and have fewer children. This is a global trend with significant demographic implications. Improved healthcare, including access to contraception, also plays a role in declining birth rates. Families have greater control over their reproductive choices. This leads to smaller family sizes and slower population growth. This trend is already evident in some Muslim-majority nations. Countries like Turkey and Iran have experienced significant declines in birth rates in recent decades. This suggests that the demographic advantage enjoyed by some Muslim communities may not be sustainable in the long term. Conversion rates are also subject to change based on social, political, and economic factors. The rise of secularism and religious pluralism presents challenges to the dominance of any single religion. These factors can influence the number of people converting to Islam. The rise of secularism, particularly in Western countries, challenges the dominance of religion in general. Many people are choosing to identify as non-religious or unaffiliated. This trend can impact conversion rates to all religions, including Islam. The increasing acceptance of religious pluralism also presents a challenge. People are more likely to embrace a variety of spiritual paths and beliefs. This can lead to a decline in the dominance of any single religious tradition. Social and political events can also influence conversion rates. Negative perceptions of Islam, fueled by political conflicts or acts of terrorism, can deter potential converts. Conversely, positive portrayals of Islam can attract new adherents. Economic factors can also play a role. In times of economic hardship, people may turn to religion for solace and support. This can lead to an increase in conversion rates. However, economic prosperity can also lead to a decline in religious affiliation. The internal diversity within Islam presents both opportunities and challenges. The Sunni-Shia divide, various interpretations of Islamic teachings, and the potential for internal conflicts can hinder unified growth. This diversity can lead to fragmentation and weaken the overall influence of Islam. The Sunni-Shia divide is a long-standing source of tension and conflict within the Muslim world. This division can hinder cooperation and unity among Muslims. It also creates opportunities for external actors to exploit these divisions. Various interpretations of Islamic teachings also contribute to internal diversity. Different schools of thought and theological perspectives exist within Islam. This can lead to disagreements and conflicts over religious practices and beliefs. The potential for internal conflicts is a significant challenge. Sectarian violence and political instability can undermine the growth and influence of Islam. These conflicts can also create negative perceptions of Islam in the eyes of the world. This internal diversity can lead to fragmentation. Different groups may pursue their own agendas and priorities. This can weaken the overall unity and cohesion of the Muslim community. This fragmentation can hinder unified growth. It becomes difficult to present a united front on important issues. This can limit the ability of Islam to exert influence on the global stage. Muslim communities around the world face various political and social challenges. Discrimination, persecution, and conflict can all impact the trajectory of Islam's growth. These challenges can create obstacles to the spread of Islam and undermine its influence. Discrimination against Muslims is a reality in many parts of the world. This discrimination can take various forms, including hate speech, employment discrimination, and restrictions on religious practices. This can create a hostile environment for Muslims and deter potential converts. Persecution of Muslims is also a serious concern in some countries. Muslims may face violence, imprisonment, or even death for their religious beliefs. This persecution can force Muslims to flee their homes and seek refuge in other countries. Conflict in Muslim-majority countries can also have a negative impact on the growth of Islam. Wars and political instability can disrupt communities and displace populations. This can make it difficult for Muslims to practice their faith and raise their families. These political and social challenges can significantly impact the trajectory of Islam's growth. They can create obstacles to the spread of Islam and undermine its influence. Addressing these challenges is crucial for ensuring the future of Islam. Demographic trends and the global spread of Islamic culture suggest a potential for continued growth in the Muslim population. However, whether Islam will become the dominant religion of the world is far from a foregone conclusion. The interplay of various factors, including declining birth rates, fluctuations in conversion rates, internal divisions, and political challenges, will ultimately shape the future of Islam and determine its place in the world. The future of Islam is not predetermined. It will be shaped by the choices and actions of Muslims and non-Muslims alike. Understanding the complexities of this issue is crucial for fostering dialogue and promoting peaceful coexistence. Now we want to hear from you. Share your thoughts and perspectives on this complex issue in the comments below. Engage in respectful dialogue and contribute to a deeper understanding of the factors shaping the future of Islam. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Let's continue this important conversation together.